It says the meeting is being live streamed. Hey,
And this is how we do it on the Donna Smith Show. On the Donna Smith Show.
yeah,
And
again,
this is how
that's
we
how
do
we
it
do it on the Donna Smith Show.
on the Donna Smith Show. Welcome, welcome,
No, I'm on a podcast.
welcome. How's
Welcome.
everybody? We are here live in effect today. Sorry for the delay, but I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute what I had to go do. I had to take care of some stuff, and JJ did too. So
Yeah, I'm out. I'm at 7-Eleven right now, but I'm still on the Donna Smith Show right now.
I want to welcome everybody to the Donna Smith Show. We've been a little playing hooky for a couple of weeks. Hey, it was Daddy's Day. Had to give you a break for that, and you know,
Oh, I
and
didn't
and
bring a bag. Do you have a little paper bag, please?
and all that. But we are back tonight. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm not gonna keep y'all long, but we're gonna have a little bit of fun for a while. Just let some things roll off the top of our head. And
Oh,
what I want to say is, what I am going to say
okay.
is that we're not posing these questions out here to offend anyone. We're not trying to make anyone feel bad. We're not trying to judge anyone. We are having grown folk dialogue, table talk. This is what we do. You can join in either through Zoom or through YouTube Live. Please like, share, and subscribe. A friend, join me on Sundays. Join me during the week, Monday through Friday. I usually got some grown folk table talk going on with my shorts. So, and sometimes I'll do a video or two just to kind of sprinkle the message a little longer, you know. But I do appreciate you guys, and let it be known that we do appreciate you for taking the time out of your Sunday to be here, whether you're driving, whether you're going to 7-Eleven, whether you're where you sitting up having you a steak or a cigar or you know whatever's going on. I appreciate you for being here. And with that being said, welcome to the Donna Smith Show. We're going to do our toast. If anybody, well, JJ,
Nope,
I don't
nope,
know,
nope,
you
nope.
ready?
Here you go. No, I'm not gonna drink it right now, but this is what I bought. I bought me a limerita. I bought two of
Uh-oh,
them.
them lima.
Yep.
Ooh, he about to
Yeah,
be lit, y'all.
I'm already on vodka, so we good.
Ooh, oh my
Yeah.
Lord. Well, I
And
ain't
then
doing I ain't
and
doing
then
some little simple
some
wine. I'm just doing some wine. I ain't trying. Okay, click,
and
click,
then
clank.
tomorrow's my birthday month, y'all.
Oh
My birthday.
yes, yes,
Yep.
your birthday month. John, I hope
Yep.
you got some H2O or something going on.
Hey,
Oh yeah, because I'm
I'm not
behind the
like
wheel.
California in a drought, so we good.
Yeah,
I got I got plenty of water over here for now while we supplying everybody else's water supply.
well, we appreciate it. You know, it's been really hot out here. I'm not gonna lie. Today is even hot. I
Where's the lie?
you know, it was 87 the last I checked. I don't know what Alexa, what's the weather right now? The current weather is 78 degrees Fahrenheit. She say it's 78 now, so it's going down a
Okay.
little bit.
We got about the same temperature, Miss Donna.
So I had something quite different.
What you had?
Top of the heat was 98, and right
Ooh.
now,
Today?
today,
Wow.
98, and yesterday was 99. So I don't know what it is right now, but hey Alexa, what's the temperature outside? Right now, it's 91 degrees Fahrenheit. 91 currently.
Oh wow.
So
You got air conditioning?
is a black man black?
Yeah. Well, you know, my air is down right now, and I'm about to get that taken care of. I got some things. I got an electrical panel that's gonna be worked on with some solar
Yeah.
that I'm getting. I got some things going on. So right now I got a whole bunch of fans going around. And when I tell you, baby, I surely miss that air. I ain't gonna lie. I be leaving, going, doing something. I just go in the store and just stand there. I ain't even buying nothing. I just go in there and stand. Cause it's, you know, folks be walking around like it's okay. I don't understand that. They just be walking their dogs and, you know, their cats and everything else. And they just act like, you know, I'm like, ain't y'all hot?
Yeah,
I'm from the Bay Area.
I seen
I'm
a
from
Yeah,
guy.
Frisco
yeah.
originally. Frisco, we didn't have nothing but Windy City and fog. So where I was living, I didn't really, when I moved to the East Bay, I was like, whoa, it's warm over here. I mean, not to say the city don't get warm, but it's mainly windy and foggy. And some lot of places in the weather is not as great as going across the bridge. So that's what I did appreciate about moving over on the other side. But I'm like, aren't y'all hot? You know, it gotta be hot to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like JJ in Colorado right now, grown folks. He didn't walk us to 7-Eleven to get him a Rita Lime or whatever it's called.
You know what it's called. Don't do me.
And he ain't
It's
even
called the Limerita.
look, he ain't even busting a sweat. Is it hot?
No,
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to. I can't over here to
But
check on
Cordell,
my
you look
car real
like from
quick.
the last show, you look like you lost 10 pounds. That's probably what happened being out there in that heat.
I haven't been on that heat. I'm still a
Let me see if
city.
y'all can see
I
it.
can't deal with
Yeah,
this
y'all
heat.
can't see it.
Been in this heat
You
for
don't
30
go
years. I
outside.
still don't like it.
It's not enough light.
No way. I'm going out there.
Sacramento be hot. I remember my daughter when she was going to Sacramento State, and I used to come down there in the summer. Man, I used to be like, girl, look at here. You know, that's a beautiful campus, but you
don't be allergic to pollen because the trees here you be sneezing all day long.
Yeah.
Pollen's
I didn't used to have allergies until I moved out with all this greenery and trees and all this stuff out here. And then stuff
You got the
started.
Lime scooter just like y'all.
Oh, that's your scooter, JJ?
You know these. No, that's
Them Lime
this. I rent
scooters.
these.
I do
We got
too,
them out here.
JJ.
Yep. I just wanted to show y'all that. I
When I
rode on
gotta
this
go
one
to a
today.
different building, I rent them.
Hey, whose scooter is
Yep.
that?
What I like
No,
about the
it's a
Lime,
public
what I like
scooter.
about the Lime is if you got one that got low battery, they reimburse you for your ride.
Yep. They sure do.
If it's under 20% or something like that.
Y'all
So I
good.
use it to go from building to building. Like if I have to go to if I have to go to IT and I have to go to the administrative building, I get on the Lime and I shoot down there instead of jumping in my car and
Right. It
driving
said
over there
gas and everything. I be going to
and
liquor
gotta come
scooter and
back.
everything.
Right.
Gotta go grab my lunch. I jump on that joker. I sure do.
I just say thank God you can still get on a scooter and scoot, because some people can't do that.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Some people can't do that. So you gotta be real thankful of that. But with that being said, grown folks, we are here today. We
are here.
We got some stuff. JJ get ready to pop open that reader right quick. And
I'm also getting ready to cook too. I'm about to put some steaks in the air fryer and make some mac and cheese. So y'all gonna be joining me on that journey while I'm a little tipsy.
well, how does your steaks come out in the air fryer? Do they be tender?
Yeah, I put them in the silicone baskets here. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so I put it in the silicone basket with all the seasonings and stuff, and I cover it with foil, and it does a pretty good job.
It's
Comes out real nice
easier
and
to
moist.
clean up too.
It's much easier to clean up.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
easier to clean up too.
This is my air fryer right here. Let me show it off to y'all.
Let me see.
I love this thing.
Yeah,
that's your air fryer. That's a pretty big one.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I cooked Cornish hens in these last Thanksgiving. I had a Cornish hen in each one. They came out nice and tender and juicy. It was perfect. And that's what we had for Christmas.
You know what
I
you
decided
need
not
to
to do
try
a
one
turkey.
time when you get
What's
a
up?
chance? Either cook some cornbread or a small cake. It'll work in that.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get some small silicone pans, and I'll have little corn muffins.
Cook some cornbread in the air fryer.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
cook anything in that air fryer.
See, I
you
haven't
could.
really did much in the air fryer. I mean, the most
Is
I've done was some potatoes, I think. I
it
ain't
keeps the heat down
experimenting with
too.
all this stuff, steaks and Cornish hens and all that. And I,
I put it this way: when it's 100+ degrees, you don't want to turn on your oven.
That's right. That's right.
You don't
The
want
air
to turn
fryer.
on no oven.
trust me, my oven ain't been getting turned on this week at all. It's been being very creative week. It ain't been no ovens on because it has been.
With the air fryer in your house, you don't have to worry about the oven.
That's
Just
right. And then it don't
between
at
the
that. It don't,
microwave and the air fryer, you don't need an oven.
right. I haven't used the oven since winter time.
But I was amazed at how crunchy those potatoes were in there. They were
Yeah.
just like you fry them in the skillet. I was like, what?
Right. Let me see if this one's decent enough. Yeah, I'm not okay. So I've cooked a few things in here, so I'm not embarrassed to show this one. Um, but yeah, this part comes out here,
Yeah,
as you can see, and then
you
the
got the
crumbs go on
ninja.
the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is
So that
perfect.
comes out, and what you do with it?
The other day I just reheated my Popeye's chicken in here, and it was perfect. It was nice and crispy. It wasn't too greasy or anything like that. It was perfect temperature, and it only took 10 minutes to do it. I cook my fries in here. Sometimes I cook my potatoes in here, but I prefer my potatoes in the cast iron most of the time. So,
Yeah, and so just for those who haven't had the experience or much experience with the air fryers, is your cooking time cut in half when you?
I feel like it is,
Less
or
oil used. You don't use all that grease and oil to cook any
So you can
potato.
use like little
Just
olive oil to kind of base your.
right. I don't
olive
have to.
oil
Yeah.
or avocado oil.
But the difference is, for example, I would use so I have spray bottles for each thing that I need. So
Right,
I have a spray bottle full of oil.
right.
This is only for food and water. So for the chicken's already greasy, so I'm gonna just spray water on it. Just
Oh
re-moisten the
shit.
chicken and throw it in the air fryer and for about 10 minutes at
Okay.
250 and we're good.
Okay.
Uh, so and
Hey,
then it's relatively cheap.
hey, hey.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
If you want to bread your chicken, it's better to do it with half and half, have cornstarch and half flour.
Okay.
That's true.
Get a
I
crunch to it.
tend what I tend to do is
You're breaking up. Your streaming breaking up, JJ.
what I do is I turn my background. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. He froze up on us. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try it a little bit more. The one I have is it's small. It's not
Getting
as
rid of some of
big.
that grease.
Mine is not as big as JJ's is.
I
So
got that from Costco, and I ordered it off Instacart.
okay, so I'm gonna have to. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to get me a bigger one so I could do some juicy things.
If you're trying to do some big things, you want a big one, and I
Here,
like to do big things in the kitchen.
but
Yeah.
here's the thing I would recommend: if you're not going to use it, get a small one.
That's true
Right?
too.
Because
Absolutely.
if you're not going to use it to its utmost ability, you just waste your money. You
Yeah, I
waste
use
the
it all the
counter space
time.
on your counter.
Because they're expensive, huh?
No, no,
I
they're
paid
reasonable
130
now.
for mine.
They're reasonable now.
Yeah,
The,
I only paid
the one,
130.
yeah,
That's
he's got a dual basket ninja.
yeah, that's
I
it
don't
is.
know what
That's exactly
model
what
you
it
got.
is.
I got the model with the knob on it.
That's the one I have. It has the knob on
So
it.
Oh,
yeah,
y'all doing big things. Okay.
Yeah, this is my one right
Yeah, I
here.
love Ninja. Ninja
yeah.
has some
So
good.
I
My
also have a Ninja
blender is
blender here. I'm
a Ninja.
currently cleaning but I love Ninja. Ninja is a nice brand. And
Yeah.
I've had this for about 3 years now.
My blender, which
Yeah.
some folks broke it, but I'm gonna get me another one. But my blender was a Ninja, and it worked a long time, and would blend up me some smoothies and all that stuff. But
Well, they make these little small travel blenders now with USB
That's
cords.
true.
yeah, a lady at work was blending up some stuff. She put it all in this little portable thing. Put some bananas, and she had some different kind of fruit.
You can
She
take it
put a
with you
little bit of
now.
ice, and she hit the button, and that little sucker was getting it.
Yeah. But the key is you can't overstuff those. You got to make sure you leave some room so the blades can spin.
Oh,
That's true.
that's just too much.
It's convenient.
When I'm ready, I'm ready. I ain't got time to be worrying about your blades getting stuck. You need to be able
Put
to.
it this way: you put a lot of stuff in here, you'll be shaking it to get it to move. So don't do it. Put enough in there that you leave some space at the bottom, so when you close it up and flip it, it'll spin.
Well, I wish men took that advice.
What? Wait a minute.
That was a dig, but I'm gonna let that slide.
Just flip it. Just flip it. Just let it. I just wish you say that again, Cordell.
Turn it upside down and
Come
let
on
it
and say
spin.
it again.
No, just turn it upside down, let it spin. I'm not gonna get it caught in that conversation.
No, you missing all the steps, man. You was getting down with it. Come on now. Let's
No,
educate.
I'm not getting caught in that.
Oh man, I just wish I should have I wish I could have recorded that one.
Oh, you did. It's live, so you can
Yeah,
rewind it.
Oh, I'm gonna call you out on the next show because I'm gonna play this back when we get done. You hear me?
my mind wasn't thinking like yours.
You heard? Did you guys make it to any of the Juneteenth festivals and San Francisco and unfortunately I was gonna talk about it last week, but Oakland, they had the shooting at the one there, but they ended up doing something that weekend still there, which I was surprised. I thought they was gonna shut things down, but it's just it's all about just having a good time. And now I know this weekend was Pride, and I haven't heard anything going wild about that in San Francisco. You guys heard anything about that? That's usually a very good artistic, festive, event.
That's one of the lifetime things you got to do if you're in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Just check it out once. But I'm more curious about the Art and Soul Festival. Do they still have that in Oakland?
I don't know. I know after, maybe John knows. I know after they had the incident of the shooting, they ended up having something that Sunday or that weekend, or was it the next weekend? I thought it was Art and Soul. Wasn't it Art and Soul Festival, John?
That weekend, I don't think they stopped anything after that shooting.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, and I thought they had the Art and Soul. I thought they were still having it. Still
Yeah,
hosting
it was
Art and Soul.
another event. It wasn't Juneteenth. It was something else. I thought it was Art and Soul. It was something else they had that weekend, the same weekend of the shooting. They ended up having it. I think it was Sunday. And they did not cancel it. They let it go.
Yeah, that was over at the lake.
Right, lake.
Yeah, the shooting was at the lake. It was at
Yeah,
a
that's what we talking about. The shooting at
yeah,
Lake
but I'm
Harris.
just saying, but that part was a oh my goodness. I forgot what it was. I was just you had it on the tip of my tongue. Yeah.
I want to
But
say it was the Art and Soul, but I forget what it was called. But it was something else they end up letting go on. But I just these things, these events are so beautiful, and it's just coming together and trying to have a good time. And I wish they would stop all the violence and the unnecessary, you know, acting out and shooting and killing innocent people a lot of times. Um, because sooner or later, and especially those who live around, especially around the lake, that used to be a really nice, ritzy type of area to live. And I think it's probably scaring some people around away because some own these condos around there. And I know they're probably like just tired of these little situations. This is not the first time,
mhm.
you know.
But oh, Heart and Soul.
It's not the first time. So, okay, let's dive right into this. What do you guys think of the debate?
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't watch it.
I didn't
You
watch
didn't
it.
watch it
I
even
didn't
after
watch
the
it.
fact?
I saw
Didn't
Stupid.
clips
watch it.
of it.
Wasn't interested.
The clips I saw, I'm so glad I didn't waste my brain matter on that.
What?
Yes. And I mean that.
Did you see any of the clips after? Like some of the
That's what I was saying. I seen the clips.
and
There was in a remix. DJ Suede made a remix on it. Let's shout out to DJ Suede. I mess with him heavy.
mhm.
He made a remix of it. It just Joe Biden stuttering and Trump dancing to it. It was funny.
Oh my God, Trump was
Yeah,
dancing to it.
that's how seriously I take that debate.
So, do you guys? I'm I'm just asking hypothetically. Do you think that he should maybe consider stepping down so that he can give Gavin Newsom a chance to get on up in there and get some younger meat in there and and because I mean look at it. If he does win, I mean I don't I mean I'm just saying hypothetically, if he does win, what is he, 82, 80, 82, 83 or something like that now? So he would be in his deep 80s. I think Trump is in his late 70s. Trump is just as old, but Trump is a little bit more spunky and
Trump ain't
El
that
Jerko,
much spunky.
El Jerko. But but
Yeah,
what I'm saying,
ain't
I'm
that
just saying,
spunky. But you gotta look though. That's what one of the things about why I didn't trip off the debate, because we miss a lot of things is gonna be missed about what Biden's doing with the infrastructure and stuff like that. And, but anyway, I just think overall, I don't know what's going on with this country. That's real.
it makes you just wonder what's
Because
next.
too
What
much
is
pride. Trump is not on it himself. He up here repeating stuff in his little on his little road trips. I got all kind of articles I've been
and he
saving.
was not being truthful about things. And then
And
the
none of
fact
that.
that
He was forgetting stuff himself.
and
He was saying things that didn't even happen. He just so it's just a shame that it's gotten like this. Yeah, you do need to make way for younger blood, but it's about, pride and power. And it's crazy, you
because
know.
there may be, pride and there may be, that diligence and stuff like that where he just don't
I
want,
don't know why my camera's needed.
huh?
He he wants to be.
He
It
he
turned
may
off
he
my
probably
camera.
Oh, that's okay. He probably just don't want to step down because of a whole lot of reasons. But watching that debate and maybe some of his friends, colleagues, family, you know, will just be honest with him. And but I don't
Did
think,
you, did you see when he was speaking and Obama grabbed him to help him get off?
oh bless his heart.
He was sitting up there. He finished his speech, And Obama got up, grabbed him by his arm, and led him in the direction he was supposed to go.
Well,
The same way,
it's been an
the
extreme.
same way, the same way.
I could at least hear y'all.
What's his name? The same way Will Smith had to do Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed
What was
that
wrong?
hard.
What happened with Martin with that? I didn't see that one. Was he sick? Did he?
People are speculating that Martin had a stroke and hasn't told the public. His movements are not the same. His
His
rate of speech,
features,
yeah,
his
his
face.
features, his rate of speech isn't the same. Um, it's honestly giving like he's one. I hate to say it, but he's one kick upside the head from being at Wendy Williams' current state. I hate to say it, but
Wow.
um, it's not good. And people are concerned, and he's completely disdaining the accusations and stuff. But we're all deeply concerned. We know the Martin that we've seen. People are trying to attribute it to aging. We know it's not that.
So did he
Nah, he
actually
looked
fall?
bloated.
Did he actually fall, or did
Man,
the
John,
video catch
see,
up?
I was trying to keep it light.
He do his face. He did. Come on, for real.
No, something's definitely wrong with Martin.
Yeah.
Really, like you said, his motor skills is not the same.
It's not
He's
the
not
same.
as sharp-witted as he used to be. It doesn't matter if you're a comic, you always going to be a comic. Right now, he's a little bit quiet, not reactive,
Mm-hmm.
standoffish, uh, kind of following the lead of Will Smith when they're doing these junkets for the movie. He's not being the Martin we used to know. The
Yeah.
real
It's
That's
quick
that.
sad.
line.
You see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So the movie
It's
Bad
sad.
Boys was
and I'm
actually the movie was done before he actually had this potential this stroke, right?
Well, we don't know.
No.
You guys think that he was acting a
He
little?
was
well,
going through something.
I mean,
well
He
I
with
was going
enjoyed
through
the
AI.
movie.
something.
I enjoyed the movie.
With AI, we can do anything now. We don't know what we don't know what they
Mm,
have and with
yeah,
behind the
boy.
scenes where they can make him look like he's doing better than what he's doing right now. But
Uh-huh.
we're looking at these interviews and something not adding up. The math isn't mathing.
He
And
said AI.
they could gaslight us all they want to. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out
Uh-huh.
there. They're just passed laws where AI is gonna have a lot of influence in the industry in the future. It's kind of sad,
We
but
use AI at work
I mean, but
now. Everybody uses
why would you want to keep it under wraps if you had a medical situation? Why
I'm
But you got to think of it
There's
this
some
way.
people privacy in
Medical,
his life.
yeah, he
medical,
deserves the right to privacy,
yes, right. Medical
but we still gonna
conditions are
see while
personal.
he's in the public.
Yeah, medical conditions are always personal. We don't
Right.
have to
It
know
matters.
everything about
That's right.
his condition. We can see it, but we don't have to know everything. It's
But that's the
what he
truth.
wants to share. He lives a life
Yeah.
as a person, so you gotta
and he's
public
still
life and
able to
personal
work.
life.
He's still making his coins.
Right,
Why you didn't tell us? But that's the truth though. But we ain't gonna tell nobody about our job.
right, right. Ain't nobody gonna know. That ain't nobody's
It don't
business.
matter. It
Yeah,
don't
Well,
matter.
well, it's the fact that he's a public figure, and we're able to compare how energetic he was in the '90s and to the Martin we see now, and there's no comparison, and that's the bottom line. MC Hammer, however, can still get up on that stage and dance, and he's in his mid 60s. So, um, no
Everybody's
diss,
different.
no, yeah, everybody's different, but I'm just saying at the same time, we can't attribute this to age. There's people still able to move and do things that they're able to
Nah,
do.
he got something
Yeah, and
And
going on.
Martin is in his 50s, right?
I don't know.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think
But
he's in his
yeah, I
50s.
think
what
it's a
you
big
know,
thing.
But
he
he
did
got
have
something going on.
he had an episode about 10 years ago where he
Yeah.
was hospitalized, and they thought that was a stroke then. but you don't know. Like I said, he's a personal life he wanted to keep personal.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right.
For all of this. So
He probably, you gotta understand, he probably, the way he's being, it's probably hard for him to even accept everything that's going on. So if he can't accept it, how he gonna share
acknowledge it. Yeah.
And
it?
there's so much truth within that. I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, God bless
Well,
them.
God bless them. I mean, the movie has made a lot of money. I don't even have the exact numbers. I normally stay on top of this,
The
but I've
movie
been
was,
focusing
I
on.
enjoyed the movie. I did.
I've heard it's
Yeah.
made a lot of money in the box office, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And of course, people are upset because Will Smith, this is his first movie since the Oscar slap. So they're
Mhm.
throwing that up in his face and all of that. Same thing they did to Chris
I thought he
Brown
was
after the
gonna
Rihanna
slap
incident, and he
Martin
became
Lawrence a
successful.
few times.
They just do that to people. They just love to throw up your past and tell you
Oh
that you
yeah,
can't be
they don't
great
they
because
they
it's
they
something
try
that you
not to
did
let it
wrong one
go.
time. Yeah, the public won't let it go. So, but peace to
Well,
Will
you
Smith and
know
Martin
why? Because
Lawrence.
there's been no atonement, man. When wrong is wrong, right is right, and when you do something wrong and it's clear, you need to make some atonement. There needs to be some atonement. And when the two who are the main characters are divided, everybody gonna be divided.
Yeah.
And because you're gonna have some who gonna feel one way, some who feel another way,
That's
because they
true.
expect, you to be a certain way. And then so some still have this view. Now look at you differently,
That's
or
true.
what have you. But you know, that's why I always, for me, unless you're just someone who's just like, I'm just going to use Denzel for instance, good actor, but what he does off of the stage, or off of the screen, is that kind of junk. But other than that, that's why I just trip off the character in the movie because we get so caught up
That's for real.
in
We get so caught up in
lives
the
and them
behind the
people,
scenes.
yeah, of them
Yeah,
actors and stuff, and it's just a waste of time.
Yeah,
But you
we
know what? The biggest thing I always see is this. Doesn't matter who you are, what you've done in the past. You can do a billion things right, but you do one thing that's wrong, you will always be remembered
that
for that
part right
one thing
there.
you did wrong.
That
That's
part
Doesn't
right
matter
true.
who
there.
you are. You can be at
Yeah.
work, be best employee, but if you have a blow up, they look, oh, he got mad one time. He's human.
Mm-mm. You know what,
That's right.
Cordell? Hey, Cordell, like
Yes,
you
sir.
said, but you do one thing you do wrong, and
Right.
everybody else gonna be looking, waiting for you to do something else again.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna be
That's true too.
lurking,
That's true too.
lurking.
You ain't no for years
Prejudgment.
all in. Though it'll be 20
Prejudgment.
years later, and they be like, I
Yeah.
knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
just waiting on you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy, but that's how it goes in the workplace and even status, your peers amongst your friends, your family,
Well, one thing's for sure. We know for a fact somebody's been accused of a crime, but they still run for office.
That's what
Well,
I
there's that. Well, there's a
So
couple. Yeah,
yeah,
they circle back.
that's
that
my
came
They
up in the
circle back.
debate.
that's my
Yeah, it
biggest
came up.
my biggest concern and pet peeve about it all, and the message that is sending out to everyone and to the younger generation,
Right.
that see that it's okay to do all these things and be accused and proven to have done these things, and you still are able to.
It's okay for a certain demographic because this wouldn't be okay if Obama was doing all this shit. . 'Let's just keep it 100.
Right. It wouldn't be okay.
It wouldn't be okay. They got on him for wearing a tan suit. Fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's like, come on. And what's going really, that's what's kind of scary because of the performance that we've gotten from our current president during this debate, which is going, of course, Trump
I'm trying to keep it together.
Trump is ridiculing him. Everybody is poor guy, and it's like he's gonna lose a lot of favoritism and votes because of that. And people are reflecting and focusing in on age and concerned about him not being able to make it for a full another term of 4 years. Hey, we
But
don't
you
know.
notice how nobody else wants to run? I'm like, Jasmine Crockett, where are you? Where are you at? Where like I'm just saying somebody. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to
Newsom would run, but Trump, I mean, what's his name has to step down for him to be able
like
to do that. But he would definitely run, and I really think he would be favored.
They over here on Berkeley 80.
Oh,
they're they're over here on Berkeley 80 with banners for Kennedy.
Or
Kennedy
really?
'24. They
okay.
said
Oh, that's
the
what we're going for? Okay.
one who speaks truth. What they say? Truth something. Oh, it was three little I can attributes I can think of.
John F. Kennedy.
No, there's another Kennedy that
No,
wants to run,
the,
allegedly.
Oh, a Kennedy that wants
the
to run
brother.
in now. So what? They want to pull him in. People want to get him in instead of what we dealing with, huh? The clown we dealing with in there.
Man, that's the problem. When you start getting all these people in, now you spreading the votes around. Some of
Right.
these people are puppets.
I
They
mean, is
spread
it
the
too
votes
late? Is
around,
it too late?
and then when they spread the points around, when they spread the votes around, it doesn't allow for one to accumulate enough votes to deal with the main runner. Because how many Republicans keep running like this?
Is it too late? Other than okay, from my understanding, is our president has to step down for Newsom to be in the running, and Newsom can pick Pamela. And then, but if our president don't step down, nobody else could get in there and say, "Hey, I decided that I want to run instead." I mean, is it too late to do that?
My thing is the hood is always gonna be broke no matter who's in office, no
Yeah.
matter who's running the show.
Yeah.
The hood is always gonna be broke. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. So all of this trying to pick the lesser of two evils, what is that? They only catering to the rich folks.
Some people say
That's why they call it politics.
Some people say that Trump's crooked letter butt was the better president.
Did you hear what he said? They waiting for him to give an answer about black jobs.
Oh, the only thing that I like about this is black people have gone on TikTok and made fun of this. They made this a trend on TikTok talking about black jobs and the different black jobs. Like
And
they
everybody
letting him
doing
have it.
crazy stuff.
Now that part is funny. I like how
They
we take
made
a
a
situation and make
TikTok
it
talking
comical.
about black jobs.
Yeah, they're making it comical. So like
It's them
other
TikTok, what they call constellations.
it's just a trend. Yeah, it's a compilation, but it's also a trend that's going on where people come up with their own version of what a black job is. Because there's no definition of a black job. There's no solid definition on that. So there's some people who are taking the high
It's a black
road and
job.
show Barack Obama had a black job, for example. That's a perfect example of a black job right there. You know. So If we could trickle down from there and come up with an idea of what others have come up with as far as the definition of a black job. I just think it's funny that people are even trying to define it, even in comedy, even in jest. That's funny. I love it. Yay to us for turning up something that was stupid, because it's just stupid, a statement in general, and turning it into something positive. That's what we do, and I love us for that.
Yeah. But the thing you really got to realize that this country is divided. It's really divided. So divided that it would never be the same. No matter who you talk to, no matter what you do, it's always going to be divided by skin color.
Yeah, there's still sundown towns across America.
There
Let me
is.
throw
Yeah.
that. Let me sprinkle that in there real quick. If
There
y'all don't
is.
know what sundown towns are, look that up. Because my granny didn't know. Sorry, I had to blast you out, Granny, but you didn't know what a sundown town is, or maybe you were pretending or something. I don't know.
Mm.
But she
Where
didn't
does she
know what a
live?
sundown
Does
town
she
is.
live in the West Coast or the East Coast, in the mid section of the
Um,
country?
I just maybe think that she wasn't exposed to certain things, and maybe that's why
Yeah.
she didn't know.
Yeah. So we used to have sundown towns in California,
Mm-hmm.
believe it or not.
They have a map actually currently of sundown towns. Colorado,
Okay.
parts of Colorado Springs is considered a sundown town
There's a
according to the
lot of
map.
sundown places.
So,
Get out of here, according to the
mm,
map.
according to the map, there's
Yeah.
neighborhoods in Colorado Springs that's considered a sundown town. I'm like, who came up with this research? That's my main thing. Who conducted this research in the 2020s about what they consider a sundown town?
Mm.
So yeah, let's sprinkle that in
Interesting
there.
thought. Interesting thought.
Mhm.
Who did?
We're going back. Why
What'd
we're
you say?
going back to the Green Book, huh?
Yeah, we're going back to the Green Book. And my first knowledge of sundown towns came from Lovecraft Country. I don't know if you ever seen that,
Oh man,
but
man,
I've seen like 4 episodes,
that's
and I
my
had to stop. I had to
show.
stop at
Yeah.
one particular episode. I was like, I can't watch this. I have to
But
stop.
see,
So I watched at
being
least four
down
episodes.
south, you see and coming through the mid, you see a lot of areas, a lot of areas that you don't go to, even in the daytime.
Right. Yeah, I know places. My instinct
We
tell me don't
just
stop here.
knew,
Not even for gas. Don't stop.
certain
Don't even
places
stop
we
here to
didn't
check your
go,
tire.
you
You just
know,
know. Your instincts will tell you don't
Your
stop here.
instincts will tell you this
Your
is
instincts
certain
will tell you do not
parishes.
stop here. Don't even check your tire. Keep going. If you got gas in your car and you feel like you're rolling good, keep going.
that's right. That's right.
And that's all up and through Lake County going down to Napa, just in the just through there. I've been uncomfortable just riding through Lake County.
Hey, you could be uncomfortable going to Clear Lake.
Yep, Clear Lake. I've lived in Clear Lake. I went to
Yeah.
elementary school in Clear Lake.
Yeah.
That come off like a sundown town. Like I grew up and I was like, why was my mom having us live here?
Yeah, my grandparents had a mobile home out there. We would go out there and stay in the mobile home and go fishing and all that. And it was woof. Back then, it was, man, it was just, it was something else. It was quite different. But we were young,
Mhm.
you know, and that's what they wanted to do as a family, is take us there. But it was quite a different situation, for real. For real, for
Well,
real.
the key is just be aware where you're going,
Mhm.
what your surroundings are, what you can and cannot proceed to do in certain
And
places.
black people especially gotta plan ahead. That's the
Yeah.
utmost importance. If you don't plan ahead, that could be to your detriment. So make sure you have all your things, all your ducks in a row before you head out. Make sure you have your hotel stays planned out.
Yep. And
That's my take on it.
don't be stuck out there trying to look for something last minute and you can't find nowhere to stay or rest your head or whatever,
Hmm.
then it's all bad.
Absolutely. There's stretches of road where you can't stop for a good 100 miles.
No, you can't. For
And I
gas,
was like, a
food,
whole 100
nothing.
miles, you can't stop nowhere. I was looking, what?
But think
What?
about it, that was the reason why they created the Green Book. The Green Book was for that reason. Was just that reason. Various sundown towns, various places that only you could attend, you couldn't stop. Because if you did, you might not get to your
You
destination.
might not get to your destination. Exactly. And then people want to say, to make a certain demographic uncomfortable, we're not supposed to have these discussions. But you, the demographic, they ain't got to go through it. So how we not supposed to discuss it?
That's right.
How we not supposed to have books out there and other ways and means for people to get educated about how to protect themselves?
Right.
Well,
But
you know what had happened? If every black person had a gun and had the rights to own a gun, like they says, if that's your first,
first
third
or Second
amendment,
Amendment, right? Second Amendment.
yeah,
Right?
it'd be a different story. They'll come up with new laws to say, oh, black people can't have.
Blue
Mm-hmm.
balls.
Oh Lord.
What's blue ball?
We didn't say nothing about no blue balls. You just throwing that in there, Miss Donna.
I
I
heard
love
that
it.
term before. What is blue balls?
There we go. Same as pink balls. The same as pink balls. They got that
I ain't
term.
never afraid to use my hand. I ain't never had blue balls.
No, blue balls is when they get really massively filled up and
Oh
they're
yeah, I'm not
heavy.
gonna get to that. I've never had to do
That's
with
why
that.
they
Here
call it
we
blue
go.
balls, because it's like it has to be free. You gotta unlock.
Oh my God.
You gotta
It's
open
like,
up the gates.
oh, here
I,
we,
I'm
oh
not gonna.
my
I'm not gonna
goodness.
let myself get to that point.
You ain't gonna
Mm-mm.
get to no blue balls because I
Uh,
heard that's
mm-mm.
painful.
It could be.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I'm
can
not
see
a
how it
man,
is.
but I've heard that it's painful.
Ugh.
It hurts very bad.
You know when he what I don't know if it was Casey or JoJo and Jodeci where he was like, every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny, and the way he
Uh,
sings that, like it's that intense. It's like you gotta let it out.
I mean, one thing about men, and I hate to go there on it.
no
This
blue
is a grown
ball.
folk show.
You can't think about letting nothing out.
But one thing about men, though, you guys can, yeah, like JJ say, you get to a point where you don't have to let it get like that. You can just, kind of release yourself. And
Wait, do you
Release it.
understand? Wait, hold on. From just that right there, that don't seem like that's the definition of blue balls. I'm
blue
sorry.
balls is when they heavy because you haven't released, right?
No, no, Lord have
Okay,
mercy.
explain blue balls to me.
Wait,
That's my understanding.
that's the cum stops when you backed up.
Blue balls is when you backed up and you haven't released
Oh,
and they are hurting and heavy.
I just love how she just changed the subject. We was talking about politics, all of a sudden we talking
Yeah,
about blue
I
balls. That
flipped the
shit funny.
script on that butt,
That
okay?
shit that
You
shit
never
funny.
know what the hostess with the mostest may do. We
That
be
shit
on one road, we
hilarious.
go on another. Now we talking
I'm
about blue
like, damn.
balls. Talking about blue balls. Blue balls.
Like I said, I ain't experienced that. I ain't had to worry about that. I feel sorry for
Well,
anybody who
some
had
of
to
our
worry about that.
older OGs, they've been there. I mean, Cordell, you know about blue ball? I wish Gareth was here. He probably know about it too.
I don't
Sorry,
know if he want to expand
sorry,
on that.
Gareth. I just had to throw that in.
He just gonna throw him in there like, since you're absent, let me throw you in here.
Cordell trying to be MIA. Cordell, I see you. But anyway, so John know about them, but John just want to sugarcoat the definition.
no, I ain't sugarcoat no definition. Because when
He
you
always
talking
got to be,
about they fill up and you got to release. And the good thing about men can release, they can do like JJ was saying.
you can.
Women and women can too. But the whole thing
Yeah, we
about it,
can. But
that
we
ain't
don't get blue balls.
Y'all get pink, they call it pink balls.
We don't get pink balls.
Look it up. They
We
got a
do
term
not
for
get.
women
JJ,
called
can you
pink
Google
balls.
pink balls? I ain't never heard of that one.
They got a term for women.
Let me do it.
Yeah, because I don't know.
Ball.
I forgot where I put my here you go, my tablet right there. Let me go reach for it. Let me go reach for my tablet real quick.
Let me do it.
I got it. It's right here.
And we ain't talking about giggle balls.
Somebody talking about no doggone pink balls.
Maybe they're purple.
What I'm gonna type in is blue balls for women, since we on this subject, and then I'm sure the subject will come up properly.
Absolutely amazing.
And I'm sure it's gonna have a definition. Blue balls for women.
It ain't no blue balls for women.
Well, it's gonna correct me. That's what Google does.
You ready? Let me tell you. Here are some conditions that may cause symptoms in the technical.
According
also
to
known as blue
wait,
balls.
one at a time. John, you didn't want to go there, so let JJ do it.
Okay, so I'm on smsna.org, and it says excess blood remains in the vulva.
What do they call that?
Is and clitoris for an extended period of time without release.
This is what it's called. It's called pink balls. And while the name might sound all warm and fuzzy,
does it say pink, JJ?
I'm reading from the Yo Tango. Women get blue balls too, according to research.
It's called they only calling it blue balls for women too. I don't know why they're doing that.
This one here,
it's called
they
similar.
call it pink balls.
Yeah,
ain't nothing pink is what I'm trying to say.
But they calling it pink like for girls,
women,
blue for men.
Right.
Blue
Come on
for
now.
boys, pink for girls.
But you can't just but they not calling it that.
Yes, they are. I'm telling you, they are. Anyway,
it's the same thing can happen to women.
That's what's out there.
Females can experience sexual frustration physically, basically, and that's what we're learning. That's what we're learning here today.
That's
okay,
true.
and where we go now, this goes back to blue balls.
Oh, they're calling it blue
balls,
beam, not blue balls. They're, for females, it's called blue beam, according to this article here.
Yeah, but you gotta go look at. There's a bunch of other articles calling
they're calling it pink balls other places too.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, like they said, sexual frustration. It's not about just because you sitting up there every day. You making sperms or whatever. But the whole thing is when you're sexually frustrated. Like, say you with a woman and she takes you there, and she's taking you there, then all of a sudden she shut it down and you didn't got to your peak in the area. I mean, you like ready, steady, Freddy. And next thing you know, it's shut down. Now you go home and your nutsack hurts so bad that you can't do.
Is that blue
Please,
balls?
that's blue balls. And that's how you get blue balls. That's the most common way of getting blue balls. Is when let me tell you, little managed young man grinding on the girls and everything and grinding away. Next thing you know, you think you did, so you go home. You be like,
I found the article. Yep.
My little nuts hurt.
Yep. John's right. I found a few articles about pink balls as well. They're calling it whatever the hell they want to, but pink balls makes more sense because it's for women.
Well, that's all it is. It's just the same
It's just
thing.
the color.
Blue,
It's
Yeah,
just the
I had
color,
just
but
blue
it's the
and
never
same
pink.
thing.
heard. I know that women get, frustrated too and get filled up, but I had
Mm-hmm.
never heard the terminology pink balls. So I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that that was something that did somebody just come up with that because it's a girl and she's pink and he's blue. I mean, where did that come from?
Now, if you want the history of
I
where it
want the
derives from,
history.
but it's been around for a minute.
My thing is, I feel like sex hasn't really been talked about or really thoroughly explored, except the since the 20th century. I feel like that's the most advancement of human existence, of learning about sexual health. Period. Because there was so much misconceptions before that,
Mm-hmm.
before people started actually doing research and really understanding. I mean, of course, you have ancient books and stuff that tell you about sexual positions, but I'm talking about anatomy and just how to take care of the body, period, and certain foods you're supposed to eat that have to do with sexual health, things like that. Just ways that we have testing now, um, and other advancements just within the past 50 years.
Yeah, things have
Um,
changed, and it's
Things
not.
have changed, so it's like, um, yeah, you're absolutely right.
You have to get people got to stay on top of being educated, and it doesn't mean that you just you just ain't got it all together, and it's just things are changing, and we got new stuff out here,
And then we
and
have
we
to
got
communicate
new.
better about stuff too.
Yeah, and it's just you got to
Hmm.
keep yourself refreshed and on
Hmm.
it, just like anything else. So sexual health, you got to stay on top of new diseases that's out there, the new terminologies that's out there. Like we just went through a whole thing about pink balls. I mean, there's probably a lot of people have not heard of that. I hadn't heard of it being called specifically pink balls. You know,
Now, if I did my nuts in some pink paint, is that be called pink balls?
it's
Like,
gonna call it a pink panty.
do we call it pink balls? Like, what is that?
It's gonna call it the pink panty stir. That's what it's gonna call. Just stir it up. But it's just you gotta keep yourself enlightened, and people want to judge you when you go there, um, talking about these type of things. Oh, they always talk about them be the very ones that don't have a clue about a lot of things. You have to let your mind be open and
They
free.
be awkward.
Yeah,
Don't come over here and be awkward. Keep that shit over there. I'm talking about the people that be coming over, that I'm to the live.
yeah.
You come over here. Don't be on that awkward shit. Keep that
Don't
over
be on that
there.
awkward because I'm bringing it the way I bring it. Look, he's
Cause
changing.
I bring it the way I bring it, and,
We
and you
bring
and
it the
you
way we bring it, and it's like I understand. That's why I say in the beginning of the show, every topic and every situation is not for everybody. I understand that, but if you keep on watching and just stay tuned, something gonna you know tickle your fancy. Ain't that right, Cordell?
I guess so.
Yeah, John. No. So you gotta have your mindset open. Anyway, here you go. Choir minds want to know.
For some pink
Mhm.
pelvis.
What did he say? I heard
he
that
said
mom.
he said pink pelvis. That shit fun.
What is a pink pelvis?
He just
That's another one of their terms. Like, remember when JJ said blue vulva or pink pelvis?
Mhm.
That's when a woman is filled up.
No, that's when she was to the point of probably reaching a climax and was not able to get that, and now she got pink pelvis. Yeah, she's frustrated.
Now she got a heavy pelvis. That's what she got. Ain't nothing pink about nothing. Now she got frustration. Now that's what she call frustration.
Now, see, the thing of, okay, I don't know.
We can't go into details on YouTube. I feel like I've had to edit myself greatly. Period.
Hello.
So,
Period. Period.
I've had to edit myself.
Yeah.
So
But
I'm down for that. I got my notepad ready. I'm ready for the inquiring minds want to
but
know.
it's okay. Inquiring minds not too bad. I got 2 of them. But this is a little sweet one. It's like this lady. It ain't got nothing to do with pink pelvis. It ain't got nothing to do with blue or pink martinis. I mean blue balls. It ain't got nothing to do with pink balls. But I want to research some history behind that because I need to know. We need to just research this pink thing. I'm still a little disturbed about that. I need to know.
Why are you disturbed by it?
I want to know where it came
It,
from.
it's been going on in women for the longest.
Well,
He
it should
read
be
the
some
name thing, blue
statistics about it.
over.
It should be some
Blue
kind of
vol-
information.
It is information.
Where?
Oh,
It's on
Lord.
Google. It's not on a specific site. You gotta
Google didn't
Google
say
it.
pink panty. I mean pink.
No, I'm
Yes,
not
it
Google.
do.
Not Google specifically, but Google was the resource to bring us the other resource, and I didn't cite the actual page that said it.
You didn't
So
see it. John
no, I
saw it
did.
on Panda
No, I
Express.
did. Huh? You with us, Miss Donna?
Panda Express.
What we talking about Panda Express right now?
What's Panda Express?
You just said it. It was like, what is that?
I mean Pandora's box.
When you get a
Okay.
chance, you just go to WebMD and go to Blue Vulva. Just put in that, and then they're going to tell you. And it's going to even tell you what they call it. They call it pink pelvis. Go to WebMD. Blue Vulva.
It's a popular website. People misdiagnose themselves all the time on that website.
VUL.
They sure do. They don't be telling you nothing pink right.
Yes, they do. People just can't.
You
You
keep on
can't take
believing
no
in them,
general
John.
information. See, you people take general information and
See,
they
he took it from
diagnose
mouth.
they place they self. That's the problem
Exactly.
about self-evaluation. Now, like I said, just Google the thing on WebMD, Blue Vulva, 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 and look at it.
Thank you, Mr. John Timothy. I appreciate you.
AJ ain't seen a doggone thing on there to say that.
Oh, JJ.
I just cited it. It had the
JJ
site
was the
up.
one who
I'm
said
the
Blue
one who said
Vulva.
it.
Oh, you did?
JJ said Blue
Oh,
Vulva.
oh.
What you over there? With La Marita you got going?
Hey, John,
Talking
John, it's
See,
called
see, now
selective hearing. It's
oh,
called
that's
you
what.
selective
starting to see.
hearing.
There you
No,
go. There you
no,
go.
Mr. John, you're starting to see it, right? We
Oh
seeing it, right?
man,
I saw what?
you just
We're
saw nothing.
concerned. We're concerned. That's all.
No, because you guys have me very confused right now.
Miss Donna, you be on it. There's something different today. Something different today. You be on it more than me.
Y'all
You be
got me
on it more than me,
confused
and I
with
be
this
on it. It's okay.
because I'm trying to
It's
figure out.
okay.
Ain't nobody giving me no specifics. You
Could
guys,
be a frustration,
y'all all
It
telling
could
me
be.
something
It
different.
could be pink.
frustration.
It could be
Cordell.
pink pelvis.
Ooh.
I do not have pink balls. I do
Ooh.
not have vulva.
Selective hearing.
I do
Just
not
call it
have vulva
selective hearing.
palpitations.
This is called selective
I do
hearing.
not have heavy, whatever you call it. I don't have it. But anyway, moving right
I had to
along.
pull out my shade fan.
Yeah, he trying to throw shade. I got
I
something
had to pull
for
out my shade
Cordell.
fan.
I got
And
something.
I don't know which side shows properly, so I'm
Let
gonna
me
show both
see.
sides.
Shay, let
That
me see the other
side, that
side.
That
side,
side.
This
That
side shows the
that
side's the
side.
best.
right side.
This side, okay.
Yes, sir.
The
That's all.
heck?
You don't know about that? I know. I've become an expert at fanning, and you collapse it and you set it aside.
Inquiring
It's like
minds want to
you
know.
got to be like magic with it.
I ain't got time. Y'all doing too much. I'm gonna leave it right there, right there, right there. We gonna pick it up next time. My 16-year-old daughter is pregnant. I am demanding that she have the child and give it up for adoption. Can I do that as the legal mother of a minor and grandparent to be? What are my rights? Please help.
That's a tough one.
This seems like a classic story from way back in the day, where these type of things used to happen to women.
Yeah, sometimes in the past, people would leave town to have their baby, so it wouldn't impact the family. They'll go to another relative's home and then have the baby. So nobody in the neighborhood or the immediate family would even know she had a baby. But she's 16. It's really hard to make a judgment on that, even though it's a life.
I
It's a
just
hard thing to
researched
do.
it.
No, there's in the state law allows where they have the right to choice. Just like for us,
Yeah.
we have a separate. If a teenager come and for certain reasons such as that as well, they can get their own case and it could be and it's private. We give them a studio number and everything. Studio, it's like for their social security or meds or their medical ID,
I
and they
just
get
looked
the
up lawinfo.com. I don't know if y'all can see that here. And I don't know how accurate this information is, but it's updated as of March 2024. And there's three key takeaways of what a teenage parent has as far as rights. They may have the same legal rights as adult parents, including the right to make decisions for the child and get support from the child's other parent, and the right to custody of the child. Sometimes teenage parents who are financially dependent on their parents can experience challenges protecting their rights. And teenage parents may have additional obstacles with schooling and financial costs of raising a newborn. But this is an extensive article um, highlighting uh, teenage parent rights.
Yeah,
yeah, but
so
So
see
we have
that
the
talked
same.
about, but that was talking about like having the baby and financially dealing with it, but forcing the child to have a baby or to have the point of forcing the child to have a baby or I'm say child 16-year-old. I think in
oh,
California you
because
can
of
do that.
like
And in
forcing a
some
child to
other
have a baby
states,
because of
because that
religious. Oh, I think you accidentally muted yourself, John.
She wants to force her to give it up for adoption.
they're forcing her, yeah, forcing
Yeah,
her to have a baby and put the baby
She
up for
wants her to
adoption.
have it, but give it up for adoption.
See, that's all.
But that's still a personal right of the daughter, 16-year-old, pregnant, about to have a child that's probably going to be an emancipated minor. How can your mother be? How can your mother?
There's terms that you have to come to for the child to be emancipated. We I'll just say for for the purposes of this video, we'll just say that I know a friend that is dealing with that right now, is trying to figure out how to get their child emancipated from a parent possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And that way they don't have to worry about certain outcomes. I'm just being real general. I'm trying to be as general as possible. In that case, but the 60-year-old would have to prove that they're able to raise a child on their own at that point, and as well as take care of themselves. And that's law. So there's a lot of factors that come into play for that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the child would have to hire an attorney, things like that. But like I said, and one of the key points is finances determine whether they're able to make certain decisions. And that includes dealing with the courts and being able to pay for an attorney. So that's a lot of responsibility to deal with as a 16-year-old.
It sure is. Without the guidance and help of your parent or somebody.
But for the parent to come through with the ultimatum and be like, well, you got to give up the child for adoption, there's laws in place to protect that child that's also a parent from being told to do something like that. So there might be some checks and balances in there where if, like, let's say the child decides, or the teenage parent decides to get the law involved, we don't know uh we don't know what the outcome could be in regards to that. Because their livelihood could be put at stake. Oh, well, you put the law on me, well, I'm gonna put you out the house. You got to get your shit out tonight. And they put the child out. Oh, since you want to call the law on me. And then in the meantime, this teenage parent is out homeless, and the courts are slow to move.
Yeah.
So that could happen as well. And actually, while we're talking about it, that could be something that we're currently gonna have to deal with in the future, in the near future.
You're right.
And that's dangerous right there. We're putting babies having babies out on the street with no help. They could decide to do drugs as a result, or alcohol. We could have a situation. I don't want to name a certain celebrity because I don't want backlash from that, but a certain celebrity may have taken alcohol and other substances while they were pregnant and has a child, and now the child has deformities and other issues.
Wow.
So those are other things to think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Um,
Well, she probably should. She wants to know what her rights are. She probably should contact somebody and find out what the laws are in her state where she
she
lives.
might not have any rights. She might not be able to tell the child to do anything, and she might be breaking the law by saying that what I say goes, and this is what happens. We don't know. It would be her due diligence to do some research first before she moves forward with that.
Exactly. Yep. Find out what's really going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to understand, with we get teenagers a lot, and so the thing is, and they're being households with their parents. So this is the trip. The parent is responsible for that child of theirs that's under 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Now that child that's under 18 becomes a parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now that child who becomes a parent has the same rights as their parent has over them.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
They make the decisions, medical decisions, and everything. They can solely make them for themselves. Even though they say you you can't make decisions for yourself, so your parent does, because that's what they say. Under 18, you know,
You're
they're
not allowed
making
to make decisions.
decisions for you. But if they
Right.
become a parent, they actually have the full rights to make the decisions for their child.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow. That man,
So
that
it's a
gets
it's a
But I
slippery
mean,
slope.
for her, did she say she just, what was the reason of putting the child up for, did she say
no, she
the
just said she
reason?
was only 16. And I guess she doesn't want her daughter to,
We can't put an age because
be raising a baby
we
fool.
don't know the maturity of the girl. Because, a lot of women, hey, they was raising families a lot younger than that. Shoot. They were
If
bearing
if
children younger than that. If
to
we
my
gonna go back
knowledge,
in
to my
history,
knowledge, my great grandmother had my great grandmother at 15.
and probably you see that family, the lady had her child, I forgot how many generations they are. There were like 5 or 6 generations of women or more. One, two. She said, "Here's my mother." It was a lot of them. But back in the day, I mean, a lot of the
That's why I
women
mentioned that. That's why I
married
mentioned that.
younger. Yeah, they
Yeah.
married young and bore kids. But just because even now a person at 16 has a child and then, become pregnant and we get all wigged out when basically it's her choice and this is when everybody should be supportive because I can say my daughter was a teenage mother. And my daughter graduated from high school with 2 children
Mm-hmm.
and was doing good in her class. So,
That's what's up.
and she's a wonderful parent to this very day. So I can't say, my mother, well, I was my mother's 16th birthday present, you
My mom
know.
had me at 17.
So we can't say, and it wasn't like she was out there being managed and that. These were women, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, so
For some, it's just they don't want the child to be robbed of their, teenage young years with being a mom or dad too early. Sometimes having to step out of school, getting behind, have to go get your GED. It's a lot of dynamics sometimes that
yeah, but a lot of them don't go get GEDs. A lot of them walk across the stage. You know, see the thing is, it comes down to the individual because because you think about it don't take maturity to to have sex.
mm-hmm.
It takes maturity to deal with with what comes with it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's even if it's not even a pregnancy. But like what's going to say, somebody coming up with feelings. It takes maturity for that, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not everybody is at a mature enough level to be a parent. Because you got older folks, older, double 16, and can't do and ain't worth the crap as a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot. So the thing is, she needs to talk with her daughter, be more supportive of her daughter's decision, talk to her, talk with her, you know, and
Instead of
and
talking.
see what her daughter thinks, because her daughter might have some type of feeling, and then you pushing her this way, you know, you don't know. Talk to
Yeah.
her And if the
Yeah.
daughter said, then you need to be supportive. And being supportive means you don't have to keep your mouth shut. You have to let her know, okay, now it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to put some work in, even though I'm here for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got to put some work in. It's time, just like I told my daughter, okay, adult acts comes with adult responsibility.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time, even though you're a child, but you have some adult responsibilities and decisions you're going to be making from here on out.
Mhm.
And that's the bottom line.
Yeah. Yep. And that is the bottom line. And I think every parent has his angle, but trying to force, I don't, there's nothing wrong with talking and giving them the knowledge on both sides of the coin as far as your opinion, as far as the situation, as far as your wisdom, as far as your love and support, regardless of what they do. But the ultimate decision is theirs.
Hmm.
They have gotten themselves in that situation. You're going to still love them. You're going to try to support them. No, you're not going to take care of the child for them, but some grandparents do.
Because some states, to be honest, you're
Yes, some
responsible
of the
for the
kids
child.
find out they can't deal with it, and they.
Some states, the grandparent is when that child is in your house, they take a lot of things in a situation where you're responsible. Because trust me, I get the grandparents and they coming with everybody's tax,
Mm-hmm.
social security number. Everybody going on the case. Everybody got that. It's, it's a house of
Right.
seven.
House
we
of
need
Yes,
seven, we about to eat good because y'all look here.
we
the
need
hardest thing really is the nuance of a teenager being a parent. Some parents really don't want their child to experience a lot of heartaches,
Yeah.
the real true trauma, the emotional things that a child brings in life could be really upsetting to anybody, regardless of your age. So the real key is that you got to be supportive. You have to,
Mhm.
but you got to
Mhm.
realize you bring a life into this world. It takes a lot of responsibility, not
Yeah.
for the parents, but the people surrounding that child as well. So
Yeah.
everybody plays a part. It's just not you as a parent, people around you as well. So
Mhm.
it's a real it's a real hard thing, but you as a parent cannot really dictate to that other child that's 16 to tell them, hey, you got to give this kid up for adoption. That's a hard thing to do. That's an emotional thing to do. That
You
that's
mentally scar that kid.
that's
Mhm.
lifelong scars. It's a lifelong lesson, and it impacts more than one person. It's really hard, but you got to really talk to that person, give them some support, give them the pros and cons of being a parent, give them all the things that they might not be aware of, and let them make that decision. It's hard, but it's got to be done. So
Hmm.
we
That's
don't
true.
know how far along that person is. Are they first trimester, second trimester?
Yeah, I was curious about that.
Yeah,
Of
where they are
Yeah,
in
they didn't say
yeah.
they didn't say.
It sound like the 16-year-old want to keep the kid, and the
Yeah.
mama want her to put it up for adoption. So it seemed like they might just from that little tale. Sure.
yeah,
But you can, man, mentally scarring people. We don't know how somebody gonna take something. Even if the girl made her own decision, even if she made her own decision, she had it set in her heart that she's gonna give the baby up for adoption. She still are gonna have some residue from that.
Yep.
We hear about
Well,
it. You hear about it all the time.
Yeah.
And then years and years later, they trying to look for each other.
yep.
That's the sad
You,
part about it. Because
yeah.
That's the sad part because it just
And then
don't.
the child ends up having resentment because I'm talking about the child that was born through the teenage mother because um they felt like they were just giving away at a whim, and then they had a rough childhood growing up and going through foster home to foster home, possibly, or we don't know. The story they have rough stories sometimes,
Yep.
Mm,
and it's just sad.
mm.
Every story has its own, you know.
I don't think if my parents would have told me, you need to tell you nigga, y'all need to have an abortion, for instance. In my belief or how I felt at the time, I would know. I would probably, and knowing how I was as a teenager, knowing who I was as a teenager, I probably would have. Trust me, one of my options would have probably been to run off somewhere. You
Right.
know,
Figure out
to
some way we
be
can live with
honest,
somebody else and keep your
I was like,
child.
I know where I can go. I go to Alabama. I go to Alabama, go to my grandma's house. Grandma gonna always love you. You know.
You would have
Yep.
went to Alabama.
I got a granny like that right now.
No,
I
I'm
know
just saying,
I
I
could
would
go to
have
her
went
house
like
right
you
now.
and I hey, shoot, you go down there talking about I would have used I would have used it in other terms instead of abortion. I would have been you wanted me to kill the baby.
Mm,
Hey, we down in the Bible Belt. We talking the Bible Belt. That's
mm.
yeah, that's tough.
shoot. I go down there and say they wanted to kill the baby. Oh no. The way they blow up them abortion clinics,
No
they
way,
probably go blow
OJ.
up my
No
daddy
way.
house.
That's right. I didn't.
Uh-uh.
I done opened up my window. It's hot in here, y'all.
Well,
Um,
I told you I was gonna get down in my kitchen, so I got my gloves. So I'm about to handle this red meat
Look at
and add
you.
some
Get down
seasonings.
with it.
Mm-hmm. So
Get
don't mind
down with it.
me. I'm
Yeah,
still
no,
with
it ain't
y'all
no
and
problem. We
everything.
almost over. We ain't gonna be too long, you guys.
Okay.
We almost, it's 9:30. We got to, I got one more inquiring mind, and then we gonna shut it down because guys, I'm tired. I'm kind of tired tonight.
It's okay. We with you.
But y'all with me, y'all holding me up. That's what I'm saying. We fall down, we get up, and y'all be there to help me up too. Mm. But I found this other one that was kind of interesting. I'm just gonna kind of throw it out here real quick, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Is physical attraction the first to get someone and the first to let them go? I am an older woman, age 50, and my man is 10 years younger, age 40. I am sexy as hell, and looks has never been his issue with me. He says that when a woman is older and loses her sexy, the younger man is not as attracted to her. We have been together for a while, and I am starting to feel some kind of way. Things change in men and women. What should I do as I begin to age?
Sure, I guess that's for you, Donna.
Because I can't relate to that. I'm only turning
You know
38
what?
next
Nah.
month.
No, he didn't. Oh, so y'all just trying to throw me under the bus tonight, some kind of way, right?
No,
No, I
no,
mean,
no, no, no.
how I'm gonna tell her about how I'm gonna tell a woman about
Well, just
aging?
hypothetically look at both sides of the coin. A man, you could flip it and just say, well, what would I do?
But
Okay,
the difference
so
is different for when we grow, as we grow older, compared to how women feel when they feel they're growing older.
Because I could be Ronald Isley, for example. He just turned 83, and I could still ski in a woman and still bear children, still have children. Let me just keep it 100. He could, if he wanna have a kid right now, he could bust one out.
who, Ronald?
Yeah, if it's potent enough, he could still bust a child out at 83 if that's what he want to do. Women necessarily can't do that. Allegedly, I mean, technology is advancing and stuff now.
We can
So
Maybe I'm
accept it.
wrong.
you
We can
making babies
accept
at
his
83.
entrance to the Grand Canyon. That's
Hey,
gonna
Uh-huh.
hey,
always
you
be. That's
laugh
gonna
but watch.
always
It'll
be
be an
there.
83-year-old woman having a baby,
No, you
and
heard
we'll be
that
like,
girl
"What?"
We
who
can
had that
accept
one
the
guy.
entrance to the Grand Canyon. We can't bear a child after a certain age, right?
You never know. It might be some advancements where this
Yeah, he
80-year-old
might
woman
get a
able.
younger woman.
Huh?
Hey, there's 80-year-old bodybuilders, female, and they strong, and you never know.
This
You never
question
know.
for this lady.
But
She
she say
wants to
her man
know.
was attracted to her, being
I'm
an older
just saying. I'm just
woman.
talking smack.
She was sexy. She is sexy. And he was attracted to the physical thing, her sexiness at that mature age. But he did say that
No, she asked him a question.
she says, I am sexy as hell and looks has never been his issue with me. He said
Right.
he says that when a woman gets older and loses her sexy, the younger man is not as attracted to her as before.
Yeah.
And so she's starting to get a little worried about that because she's getting older. She's 10 years older than him. And what's sexy about her now, whatever, of course, I mean, some
She
women
already
older is
said
still
though
sexy as
he
hell.
don't
I ain't
have
gonna.
she started off saying he don't have a problem with her sexy. She started out with that.
She
And so
said looks has
when he
never been
said
an issue with
She's looking for some advice of what she could do right now to maintain the
because she's starting
sexy.
to feel some kind of way. She said because he made that statement that
but
as
the
Maintain the
statement
confidence.
but it sounded like the statement was just saying, when women get older and they lose their sexy, a lot of it is because they don't continue to keep themselves up or whatever. However, because we know it comes from within, we can tell when a woman, you can dress nice and everything, do your hair, whatever, but that don't make you sexy. That got to come from out. And when a woman get older, it could be like that in younger women. They just ain't caring. It ain't coming out. And it seems like all he's saying is, when they getting older, they not letting their sexy still be. And letting it go. And so it's not attractive no more. But but she's, like I said, she started out saying it's not a problem with him. She got something sound like just personal with her.
at
And she
this
took
point
that
it's not a
statement,
problem.
she took
She's
that
just starting
statement
to get
wrong.
worried because as she's
I was
aging,
thinking that too. Yeah, she took the statement
she's
wrong.
just
She
starting to
took that
say, well,
statement
damn.
wrong.
She took the statement wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she
I,
got
I,
something personal going on with her.
I'll put it this way: most women after 50 really they looking to relive their youth. From my experience, now I dated somebody 5 years older than me. I haven't dated somebody 10, but it never was an issue about the age. So for that woman to make that statement, it's really something that she's dealing with herself. Either her friends that are 50 plus are saying, girl, get away from that young man. You know he ain't gonna be around 10 years from now. You know, people
That's
talk.
sad.
Yeah,
That's
people
messed
talk
up.
because they haters.
Yeah, I was
They
about to
just
say that's some haters.
they
And
just hate.
they may croak and fall over way before she do.
You
Right.
never know. The thing
I'm
is
sorry.
that
That's the truth.
women that are
That's
50
the truth.
really are at their prime doing things that most men in their 40s would say, hey, I want that woman.
Today's 50s is today's 40s when it comes to women.
Well, she's got to deal with herself. Being 50, she's lived some, she's seen some things. Now, this guy say, hey, I don't care. I want you. Do you want me? Now, it sounds like she's saying, I don't want you. So if that's the case, if that's the
Quit
case,
laughing, John.
but that's what it
That's the way
sounds
he
like,
says
right?
stuff. That's the way you say stuff, Cordell. It's funny.
Yeah.
It ain't, he's not
But
saying
you
that.
know what's a trip though? She need to just let it go.
Joy to
Because
ride.
she opened up already saying, read exactly what she said at the beginning.
She say is physical attraction the first to get someone and the first to let them go. I am an older woman, 50, and my man is 10 years younger, 40. I am sexy as hell and looks
Right there. Right there. She already said, she's telling us. Remember we just said you have to, if it don't mean nothing to you, how you gonna tell somebody else? So here
Yeah.
it is. She just said, I'm sexy as hell. Leave
Yeah.
it at that, lady, and keep
That
it
that
moving.
that
You
that's what I say.
already said it.
I
You
say the
don't need
same
to
thing,
say
John.
nothing else.
Really, it's the same thing. If
You
she's
already
sexy,
said it.
she's in her sexiness and it's glowing. It's coming out her pores. So
Believe in your words.
right.
Believe in your words.
Right.
You told us I'm 50, and I'm in my 50s, and I'm sexy as hell. There you go.
That's all
What
we
they
know.
used to do on Living Color, Men for Film, there's something, and they go Z Snap with a twist, and there you go. I'm sexy as hell, Z Snap and a twist, and keep it
So
moving.
Keep
Yeah.
it moving.
I guess it was that comment he made that just kind of.
No, the
It-
comment wasn't bad. She misread it. He
Yeah.
just told her basically, like, I would say the same thing. I'm like this. I don't care. A woman can come out. People be talking about, oh, big girls this. There's some big girls who come out who carry themselves in such a way. And like I said, make everybody else look stupid because they come out and they come out confident. I mean, and they're not sloppy or whatever, or, no, they're carrying themselves in a good way. So that's what it comes down to. He's just saying when older women get older and they don't, and there is some older women who do look nice, but they don't care. They'll put on these big old Mickey Mouse t-shirts, be outside, be all and everything else. You try to kick it and everything. Got these baggy NASA sweatpants on and stuff. I'm telling like it
you
is.
talk,
They got
yo,
no
you know,
bra on and they girls is hanging all the way
And
down.
it
yeah,
ain't even that. You're just not trying to do
and I
nothing.
like that. I
You're
like
not
that, by
trying
the
to
Oh, you
way.
do
like them
nothing.
girls hanging?
I like that, by the way. But that's
And
just
make
me.
it happen. That's all he's saying. They just ain't letting it be. And so younger men don't find them attractive. But see, she didn't probably see that, but see, this is the problem. That was pretext which she gave him. We didn't get the whole context of that question, what made him say that anyway. Because her question could have been, what makes younger guys not attractive to older women? And his answer was, when older women get older and they don't keep they sexy. So younger guys, so we don't have the whole context of that. But just
I was
from what
yeah.
that part he said, it was nothing wrong said about that.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing wrong. That's her tripping. She needs to erase everything all the way back to the part of Z Snap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just should enjoy herself, have a good time, do what she want to do, be happy.
Right. That's the
Forget all
she
bottom
this
already
line
she
right
stress.
already
there.
knows she got
That's
it
the
going
bottom.
on.
You're right.
Yeah,
Like
just
She
do
and
knows
your
she
50
got
thing.
it
and
going on.
50 is
Do
young.
your thing and be
I'm
happy.
Man, 50
I'm with
age ain't got
I'm with
nothing
a
to do with it.
I'm 38 and I'm with an almost 50-year-old right now. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Ain't
It
nothing but
ain't it ain't got nothing to do with it. It's how
Age
you
ain't
carry
nothing but a
yourself.
number.
It's how you carry yourself. Cause look here, working in the city, I see some people, and I be sitting up there when I say, okay, give me your date of birth, and they say the date of birth, I be saying in my head, I just be saying, yeah.
Hey, hey, let me put this out there. I done messed with a 70-year-old before.
Whoa.
I probably shouldn't have said that, but yeah, let me throw it out there. I done messed with a 70-year-old
Was that
before.
different?
Let me just say they know what they doing. That's all I'm
I'll
Oh,
put it
yeah.
this way. That's Mrs. Robinson, right?
they know what they doing.
Enjoy
Okay.
the ride.
Shout
What else?
out for the 70-year-old girls that know what
Okay.
Enjoy
they're
the
doing.
ride.
I probably shouldn't say that because my grannies are around that age.
Ooh.
But
Mm-hmm.
look at it
And
this
it
way.
depends on how old you were when you did that.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
Don't say too much. Just let
I'm gonna
it.
shut up.
Yeah. But we
Yeah,
know
that
you was
lady
a
just
man.
need to
You was a
move on.
mature man. That's all we gonna leave it there. We gonna leave it.
Hey, I have some experience. Thank you, 7-year-old that I mess with.
Okay.
The bottom line is she happy? Does he make her happy? That's
Never
all that matters.
mind. Listen to her heart.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And
Forget
and
your
don't and don't
girlfriends.
lessen her value.
Yeah. Your
She
girlfriend's
already got
always
it
gonna
going
talk.
on because she said it. She said, "I am sexy as hell." Boom. Stick with that and keep it moving.
Keep
Because
going.
it is only what it's gonna be to you. It's
Yeah,
only
one
gonna be what it is to you. If it ain't to you, it ain't gonna be to nobody else.
That's right. But she'll get it. We had to. Well, I guess the advice to get it this young lady, like you just said, John, you just summed it up. You want to know what should she do?
enjoy it.
Just be
Keep
you.
living. Keep living and be sexy.
And then when you
Just
60,
send the picture. I might hate it.
when she's 60, he gonna be 50. When you 60, he gonna be 50. And JJ will take over because he'll take you when you're 70.
My the positive and the negative is my mom isn't here to wag her finger at me because I did it. May she rest in peace.
All I would say is that, hey, it'll be an experience of a lifetime. Enjoy it.
With a 70-year-old, you had one too?
No,
Hi, Garrett. Too.
but all I'm saying is that, hey, be happy, enjoy your life, do what you want to do, make you happy.
And stop dissing
Be happy.
boomers. The boomers got it going on.
Well, Garrett, I mean,
Donna, okay, that was the
I'm
last
good.
inquiring mind.
yeah.
Okay, because you need to wrap it up.
Y'all talk.
Because I'm doing too much now.
No, I'm talking about Lady D back
They
there.
called me
God
yawning a few times.
is.
I ain't never
Hi,
been on.
Gary. Good to see you.
Hey man, how you doing?
Hi, Garrett. Thank
I'm
you for
chilling.
What's
coming
up,
in.
Garrett? What's up,
We was
Garrett?
getting ready to wrap it up. You know what? The wine on top of the girl being a little tired. I just want to apologize to y'all. You know, I done yawned a few times on the show tonight. It's not intentionally. It's just
It
something.
shows dedication, Miss Donna. You're
I
dedicated to
mean,
yourself.
like I was telling JJ at the beginning of the show, I almost said, let's do it next week. But you know what? I got to be here for y'all because y'all here for me. And we had missed a week or two, and we are here bringing this grown folk heat. Okay, it's been 100 degrees out here. Last week I couldn't have did a show if I wanted to. I was melting. And I'm hot now. It's hot in here, y'all.
Hi, I see you. Hi.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
Well, better late than never. Y'all came to say goodnight because we can't say bye-bye.
Yeah, we get ready to wrap up, but
I want to say happy anniversary.
Big 5.
Happy anniversary.
And happy birthday, sweetheart.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah, I saw you guys pretty pictures and everything, and you had a good time, huh?
Yeah.
Husband, hubby didn't showed you right. He showed you a good one. I said, look at them. They look so adorable. Did y'all see their pictures they posted? Because
I didn't see them, but I haven't been on Facebook like that.
Now, is the anniversary the same day as the birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, that was smart, Garrett.
My mother is the one that she the one
Mama
that suggested that we do it like that so he can remember my birthday and our anniversary.
Hey, hey.
You got some hand. You got some a helping hand on that one.
You should never forget that, Gareth.
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, shoot, but you can't be getting her no one gift either. You gotta do 2 of them. That's right. 2 separate treats. That's right.
Yeah.
You gotta, but that's beautiful. How many years y'all been married?
26.
26 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's
Black
good.
love.
I had to do it after clap. Clap.
I gotta clap too, because it's hard to make it 26 months.
What you say?
What you say?
Yeah, he said that's big pimping.
What'd he say?
He said that's big pimping.
That's big pimping.
Yeah.
No, he didn't say big
You
pimping.
know he was doing.
I'm gonna give you no kudos on that one. Okay. Big pimping is right. You got it. You got it. No, it's a blast. I'm happy for you guys. Man, 26 years. That's a blessing.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I would have preferred to be married for many, many years like that than to be little, marriages that don't work. I mean, you go into it with the hopes and the feeling that this is the one and it's gonna be forever, but people transform on you.
Hey, I barely made it to year 7 and I'm not even married yet. So
oh my, well, they say you start getting the itch at the 7 years. You start getting
that's what they itch. That's what they say.
That's what they say. You start itching too.
Yeah, I mean, change the bed sheets.
We have our ups and downs. Donna.
Huh?
We have our ups and downs, but we make it.
That's right. And you know what? If you keep God in the midst of it, it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's what we do.
Y'all come together, and the main important thing too is communication. You have got to be able to talk about what's going on.
That's what I tell him. Communicate. Yeah. You gotta communicate.
And if he don't want to listen to you, just smack him upside the head.
Oh, here we go.
That's the point. Hey, that's the point we got to in year 7. We just smack each other.
Smack him a couple times.
We smack each other real quick.
He talk about you got jokes.
Nah, but he seemed like y'all man.
He's a sweet man. He's a good.
Yeah. Oh, he's a sweet man.
Yeah, he a good man. He get on my nerves sometimes, but hey. You get on my nerves, no. He get on my nerves. I get on his nerves, but we make it through.
He said you get on his nerves too.
Yeah, That's what he
Yeah,
said.
Mhm.
I know y'all get on each other's nerves. I know
We
that.
do. We
But
do.
that's all a part. It's not
Y'all
to get on.
beautiful.
It's how you come
I
up
love it.
from that. Okay. It's how you
Right.
like when you have your downs, it's how we come up together out, of that dark space. How we elevate and grow and learn and appreciate one another. Because you're gonna have them, and that is where that solid love even more so. And that testimony and that example to show some of these youngsters that get married for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Folks don't get married no more for the right reasons. They get married for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
The wrong reason.
Yeah, they be trying to get the bag.
They be
Get the,
wanting the
they be like,
bag. They be wanting everything,
dudes and
whatever they
chicks.
can get.
Both sides of the dudes and chicks be like, get the bag, get the bag.
Gary, what you doing back there?
Knocking boots. That mean knocking boots.
Oh, you get married so y'all can knock them?
No, he said people get married just to knock boots.
To knock the boot.
Oh, not y'all, but people. But
people in general.
Oh yeah, they do.
People in general, they do that because they don't really love each other. They just wanna
have unsinful sex and stuff. Yeah. So they'll go on and say, well, instead of burning, let's just go on and do this matrimony thing so we can get down.
And then when they do it and all that, they don't wanna be together no more.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, Janet Jackson.
Once they break that code, it's like, oh Lord, what
That's right.
Janet
That's
Jackson,
right.
She married for the wrong reason. Money. And she signed a prenup. He did.
Yeah.
Who signed the prenup? He did, right?
She's had several she's had several marriages, to our knowledge.
But Garrett's talking about the last one. The last one she had.
The last one.
The last one, the last one, because she had a baby by him.
Mm-hmm.
She just had a son by him. His son is 6 years old now.
Yeah,
right.
She was in her 40s or something when
Yeah.
she was in her first.
No, she was in her 50s. She was in her 50s, Miss Donna. Let's get it right.
He's sick.
She's in her 50s.
She's
like
I'm talking about Janet was in her 50s. She was in her 50s when she had the baby.
How old is she now?
She's
58. She's 58.
Oh Lord, she had that baby.
She was in her 50s when she had him.
She had to been about 52 because she's 58 now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's 6 years old.
And he's 6 years old. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, God bless her, because I ain't busting nothing out at no.
She signed a prenup.
That ain't happening.
She signed a prenup, and I'm like this. I'm like, why you sign a prenup? And
because it could be like a clause like when Beyonce had her babies. Beyonce gets 10 million per baby allegedly.
Who?
Beyonce 10 million per baby allegedly from Jay-Z.
Damn.
Jay-Z is not that handsome.
He is rich. Jay-Z is that rich. He is. Jay-Z's rich.
Yeah, he's rich, but he is not that attractive. He is not that attractive no more. I'm sorry, but he's not.
Hey, his money's attractive, apparently.
His money is, yeah. But but his daughter
allegedly.
Money talks, bullshit walks.
But did you see their daughter? Their daughter is trying to make money too, because their daughter is trying to be like her mom.
Yeah, Blue Ivy's touring with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, did you see that? You seen a daughter?
Yeah.
Have you seen a daughter?
Yeah, she looks like both of them.
Made a couple of videos or a couple of concerts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They were hard on her for her dancing, but she kept improving. Her Beyonce was trying to protect her, and Blue
Yeah.
Ivy's like, nah, I'm gonna take it. Let me keep practicing. Let me keep getting better. So
Mhm.
I like what I'm saying. That's beautiful. But
It's
absolutely, yeah.
yeah.
Allegedly
My
10
my
million per
mama,
baby.
yeah.
Tell Gareth to wipe his screen, to wipe his camera off. Y'all foggy.
Right.
Just wipe
Don't
it.
worry about it. It's sexy
That's right.
for both of y'all.
It's sexy. That's right.
For both of y'all.
It's her birthday. It's the anniversary and all that. The other
Call
day,
it a filter.
I'm 50,
Call it a
don't even
filter.
look 50.
you turned 50. You still look good, girl.
We
Hey, I'm
went
gonna catch up with y'all.
we
I'm
went
about
Okay,
to get
John.
back on
Thank you
this
for
road,
stopping
Okay,
and
by.
okay,
I'm gonna
Mr.
lose
John. Good to
y'all.
see you.
All right, y'all. Happy anniversary. Happy
thank
birthday.
you.
All
Thank
right, y'all. All
you.
right, Cordell. All
All
right,
right, have a
y'all.
good week, John.
Peace be
Thank
with
you.
y'all.
Oh, you guys,
Yeah.
we still live.
I
Hey,
thought you knew this.
Exactly. Exactly.
you know what?
I thought you knew this.
Right. Right.
Grown folks, we still
Right.
live. We just got all into it.
Right.
Happy anniversary, happy birthday to Gareth and his lovely, beautiful wife. And you know, my panel, they usually give me the heads up and warn me, but they just let me keep talking.
But you the hostess with the mostest.
I'm the hostess with the mostest. And I've been gone for a minute and I'm back. I'm back in full effect. I was kind of getting sleepy. Now I'm awake, but I'm about to end this. We got to go. We got to get out of here. But thank you very much for joining us tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you all next week, next Sunday, if you have an opportunity. Please join in because the Sunday after that, your girl will be on vacation. But I will be tipping in and trying to say hey and letting you know I'm having a good time, but I won't be
Bad reception and all. I'll be here for it.
I'm gonna have my Wi-Fi on because I'll be like, hi, hi, what's good? Hey, and I may be able to do the show, but I won't have my computer, but I'll do it on my what's the name? But we'll work it out. But anyway, love you guys. Thank you. See you next week. 7:45. Be there, okay? And be grown.